bitrate. Are you okay? Hey everybody, it's Cameron from TheGameCoop. We're playing Stoneblock3, and we have joined the Potato Cult. It is known, which makes us remiss in doing something that we should have done a long time ago. Potato! Oh my god, potato. Praise him, for he is born again. The tiny potato. Motivational speaker extraordinaire. The tiny potato believes in you. Good. Good. Hello friends, we're back. Today, infrastructure, some rebuilding. We need to fix some stuff. How are we doing? Troublesome. Not super productive. We still have some. And I'm thinking maybe we can do some fun little somethings. And then they needed a seed and some mana whatsits, if I recall. Yep. It was a seed, right? Silver shards, thingamagum? Yeah, seed. My thought process here is we'll have another one, which will double the speed at which things are theoretically created. But then additionally, we should probably try to get some other passive mobs over there, just to make them a little bit happier with their spot. So we might take some of the boys. Not a zombie villager, though. No. Maybe a regular villager? A cow? Certainly a chicken. We'll take a chicken for sure. Bucephalus? No. A sheep? Sure, we can take a sheep. And how about a bee as well? That sounds good. A couple extra mobs, just to make them a little bit more interested. Naturally, the sheep will have stuff to eat. The chicken doesn't really eat, but does poop out stuff. And the bee will want a flower. So let's grab like a poppy. Yep, classic poppy. Okay, and then we'll want a trash can. They're a little loud, aren't they? And an item collector of the advanced variety, which will be voiding eggs. Cool. And let's go out to the silverfish farm, which still exists. Mama Silverfish is still pleasantly engaged. He's still dancing, but we're not getting the goods. So I suspect his happiness has drooped to some extent. Let's set up a couple things. It's kind of a very small box, to be fair. So there's that. Can we do it like this? No, it goes like that. Can we do it like this? Man, it's smart with its sightedness, isn't it? Alright, fine. Alright, fine. Alright. Fine. Now, very specifically, I want you to whitelist eggs, because if I start dropping some other stuff down here, I don't want you to pick those up. Maybe feathers as well? I don't know what... I don't think chickens drop feathers just naturally. I think they only drop eggs, so that should be fine. And this is just so eggs don't pile up in here for some reason, as we plan to put down a chicken to increase the happiness of the boys. Let's also plonk our poppy. Put our poppy here. Have a chicken. There's the lead. Interesting, interesting. A sheep will go over here. Yep. Ah. There's the lead and the bee. There. It's one of our original glowy bees. Nice. They're just gonna hang out. There's no real place for the sled to go. I suppose we could put a hive in here. What is it called? No, the bee nest is the... Alright. It is one of these. Oh, beehive. Look, we'll just plonk that in here for giggles. And I'll have somewhere to go with this fluffy butt. And hopefully that will increase their happiness. Oh, but that's a problem. You're going to start taking from these guys. I have changed my mind. Absolutely not. Okay. Good to know. We might have to do something about the bee as well. The bee should hopefully be going back and forth between the hive, though, so it shouldn't really be making anything. And bees don't drop anything anyway. It'll just reduce the function of these. Well, okay. Let's head on back. Let's not do the home command. That feels a little cheaty, right? It's fine, right? Durability. Interesting. Well, anyway. Okay, so we can't really take Du Bois. Oops, they go over here. Because we don't want to fill up the thing with lads drops from the lads. Okie dokie. Fair enough. Oh, we had a Drigme Charm on us as well. Whoopsie doodle. For some reason I thought we hadn't done it yet, but that was literally the first thing we did. Okay, so let's get another one. And so now we have 2 Drigmes. And that will theoretically both make them happier because there's someone else in their home zone that is not this. And double the speed of the process. One hopes. Not that it matters too much, but we don't have extra stuff. What do we need Mother Silverfish Hearts for anyway? Oh, it's pretty quick. Wasn't it like a minute cooldown? Gosh, it's fine. Excuse me. Yeah, and so then a bee comes out. Are you going to target the bee? No, you're not interested in the bee, but you do want to look around a little. But hopefully having a bee around their home will also make them generally happier. I guess we'll see. How are we doing down here, by the way? Are we full of stuff? There is some stuff. Okay, cool. Let's go home again. Oh, right. I gotta hold it. Yeah. Yep, we'll hold it down. Yep, hold it down. Hold down the fort. Yep. Yeah, it gets repaired by the Hearthstone, or by the repair talisman, and then also has its own cooldown. Nice. Right here, these should actually go into the appropriate places as well, because I think it's tied into this system, which needs an overhaul, to be fair. However, it exists. Fluid bucket's so good. We definitely need to do that as well, at a time. And we'll see how that works. Hearts? Silverfish hearts? You are used for the tools, the tables, and the tablet. We do want the dark matter tools and armor. This is a thing that needs to occur. Perhaps not today, but it is going onto the list. We'll put them all on the list. The hammer, I think some of these only need to exist to make the better versions of them. Like, does the hammer need to actually exist? It becomes the red matter hammer, and that's part of the morning star, right? So yeah, it needs to exist. And then that Qatar uses the shears, yeah, and the hoe, strictly speaking. Okie dokie, no problem. Okie dokie artichoke. We'll get around to those. But that's, I think, primarily what we want hearts for the moment. 6 of them? Do we want to make, like, the armor? Maybe. There's a number of things we do want to do today. I feel like we should make this Ring of Arcana. That sounds fun. That's basically just an upgrade to the, well, most of the rings, actually. It has 4 different modes for each of the different rings that you can put into it. I'm not so sold on the Zero Ring and the Ignition Ring. We don't really need them. Harvest Goddess Band, of course, is amazing, but we have Botany Pots, so it's sort of whatever. Excuse me, good heavens. Just a typical morning. Guh. But yeah. And then I think, since it's so expensive, it actually doesn't use EMC anymore. Not that that's a problem with our literally all of the EMC. But we might make one anyway. Okay, we haven't taught it anything. And of course we have a whole second one over here. Just, you know, being a battery with trillions of EMC in it. Nope, yep. So let's do this, because there is one important thing that we want to try to do real fast. I think we already have the Harvest Goddess Band. We sure do. We just need to make the... Oh, yep. I suppose we can actually teach the table how to make these things as well. Why not? Do you know how to make these? I don't know if you do or not, but you do now. Cool. And then we need the Ignition Ring, which you've actually got all this stuff for already. Pretty cool. There's that. And then the Zero Ring, which needs some of these small snows, which is just snow blocks, which we don't have. But snow blocks can be made from, of course, snowballs. Okay. And then, yep. Oh, a loopy. Joyous day. Praise the sun. Actually, you can have 2 of these. We don't need just extra snow hanging out in our inventory. And then, oh, yes, an additional iron band. Snow. Saws about that. Okay, cool. We'll need a little bit more red matter as well. Is it this many? Ring of Arcana. Well, that's the Void Ring. 5. One additional red matter. Alright, Ring of Arcana. Oh yeah, it's going to want us to do this because of how we have the things. There we go. What? We already had a Zero Ring? I'm outraged. Or maybe it's not used? It doesn't matter. Do we forget to put it in there as well? Careless. Okay, so the Ring of Arcana. A number of things it can do. What is the... statistics, although that is fun to look at. Options, controls, that's what I was desperately leaping for to the side here. Project E. Let's see, change mode G. Ignition mode, harvest mode, swirg mode. Swirg mode. Bro, Swirg? It's a full friending Gale. Swirg. Cool. And then... Nice. That's important because, of course, luggage, which you may or may not know, but luggage benefits a bit from luggage. Boom. Behold, now, the greatest one true luggage. Oh! What a lad. Back to our inventory. One true luggage. Do you actually have a higher EMC value? It's the same. It's just empowered luggage. Gosh, he's so shiny now. What a greedy boy. Great. And of course we can still fly and stuff. And we no longer have the beep, meow, which is a blessing and a curse at the same time. It was fun to fly, but the noise. The noise. So, with that, another thing off the list. Two things, really. Great. I don't know if we want to make a new table just to teach the table a table, but it's something to do. But I think our primary concern now is upscaling stuff. So, we have dramatically upscaled our furnators. We have one roost producing for each of these 3 furnators. It's probably overkill, but it fits the pattern, so I thought, why the heck not? We might be able to upscale this a little bit by taking out maybe every other chicken and then replacing with a furnator, but whatever. We also made a whole bunch more magmators. Drawback of these, of course, is that they require a lot of lava, so we've upscaled the lava production as well with some more chicken roosts. We have one on either side, and they're each supplying many lava containers. This is probably the faster method, because these, I thought, why not? We'll do some, but these are actually quite slow. And noisy, but they do work. They work. I don't know how much... You know what, we're probably actually... Sure, let's do it. Oh, you've got one. Is it you that's slow? Did I not put one in you? No, you've got one too. Well, I don't know. Either way, we just have cobble being shoved into these lads, and they are producing. Just endless lava. I've also got these into mechanical pipes, which will hold a ton of lava as well. So this helps have a backlog, although this is the slower production line. While this one is faster, and there's a bunch of them, I left the pipes. I left these regular pipes as is, because these just don't produce faster than these can really take out. Because it makes one bucket every, little bit. But yeah, so there it is. Good. But if we wanted... Gosh, that's a lot of work. Should we do it anyway? I feel like we should now that I've said it. Okay, we'll do it. I'm not thrilled, but we'll do it. Let's have even more backlog. Ultimate mechanical pipes, please come forth. Oh lord, this is going to be such a pain. But it's fine. Configurator? Where'd you go? There you are. Because of course we gotta plonk. And then, yep. Yep. And I think in the end this will just be better. Wow. Sorry about that, that was a bit wild swinging. Because not only will this give us more backlog for our pipe, but it will ultimately transfer faster as well. Just sneak into pixel perfect. Okay, good. And of course, because of our I-beam here, we're a little scrunched, but that's fine. It's okay. Nope, not that one. Congratulations on wasting a bunch of lava. Does each one of these hold 1,000,000 millibuckets? each section of pipe. Oh my god. Oh, yes. That's a concern. I very much... Oh. Did I... Configurator, what are you... That's on me. I did this. Please, let me just... Can I just maybe... Where is it? Okay. What? No. I missed. Disaster upon disaster. And an egg rolls over immediately. Ready to go. No. Fly, please. Yes. Yes. Okay. I feel a little happier about that. Of course, these pipes also have EMC value, which is dynamite. Trash can? I don't know why the trash can is gone in normal inventory function. It's so strange. Great, but now we have some lava production, which we've upscaled on both. We have lava to power generation. Each one of these being about, what was it, 40k FE a tick? Not bad. So that's what, like 360,000, because there's a stack of 9 times 2. So just under the transfer limit of the plug by default. Seems good, seems good. Yeah. And then, of course, we got a couple over here as well, the fernators. But, oh my god, throat, please, why are you like this? We still need to move these lads. Oh, I hope that was all of them. Because I just did it now, so... we can move this. The player transmitter can now be moved. And as a matter of fact, maybe retired. Now that we have a flux network, we really don't need that anymore. Yep, that's me, all right. Wireless charging. Hands. Hotbar. Armor. Curios. And leave inventory. That seems fine. Wireless charging is ineffective. Ineffective. Wireless charging is effective. Okay, I understand now. Okay, good. I was like, oh, maybe it's disabled for the pack. No, no, no. It's not. It's just, it had that thing. Because this will also go faster, I think, if we want. Which is nice. Now we're going to need to figure out how to plonk these in. And I have a couple of thoughts on that. We can do it inefficiently, which is maybe fine. Because I think ultimately we're going to want a lot of different power types, and they're going to go all to the ceiling. We're generally going to have this sort of layout. But in order for these to go down, I don't know if they have a front side or whatever. They'll need two things coming in, of course. They'll need the heat, and they'll need water. Water production is sort of broken at the moment. It'll also be fun to produce water in a number of different ways. We can also deactivate these. Deactivate, he says. We can take this down. This is our only power storage as well, so that's a bit of a thing. Do we have power going into this at all? We have power going into it, but not coming out of it. So this is actually also powering these. It's fine. We'll fix that all in a second. Additionally, that is not going to be our final power solution, although it can get enormous. Like right now, it's 2 billion FE, or 32 billion FE, which is large and draining, actually. Interesting. So wait. So you're out. So you don't have an in. Okay, fair enough. I sort of hesitate to vein mine this right now because what if I vein mine everything? And you might be like also, hey, does that mean netherite furnaces in a stack? You better believe it. If it makes power, we're having it. We're having it. And we're going to have various sections for various generation. I suppose this will be like fluid generation can all be in here. This will be power generation. This will probably be create functional portions. So this will be like automation. This section will probably be for auto crafting. We'll just have to move it down. We might do that today. We might not. But yeah. For now, we'll probably just plunk this. I don't know. Here. That's a terrible spot, but it'll do. We don't really use those furnaces too much. Do we want to teach the thingamagummy how to make these furnaces, actually? Oh. Iron furnaces. Okay, so first and foremost, you know how to make a regular furnace, right? Yep, you sure do. Here's how to make an iron furnace. And then a gold furnace. Yep. And then a diamond furnace. Yep. And then an emerald furnace. Yep. We'll put them in. Yep. We'll unbind those. Teach one of them to the thingy. Dump it in there, I guess, actually. Put this one away, sure. Would you like to know how to make an aqueous accumulator? It knows. It has learned. Jumbo tanks? Yep. Thermal generators, obviously not. Cool. Oh. Nice. Trapdoors. My favorite one, the framed glass trapdoor. Cool. Yep. Next. Obsidian. Generator. Or furnace, rather. And then finally a netherite furnace. Cool. It'll also need speed augments and generator augments. And it doesn't know how to make a redstone repeater yet. This is probably the easier way. Do you know how to make sticks? You might not know how to make sticks. It doesn't know how to make sticks, so we'll teach it how to make sticks. Not those kinds. This, nope. This kind of stick, yep. Should we teach it from logs? Let's say exact, because we have oak specifically. Although, I don't know that this will be a problem, because we also have a massive backlog of sticks. Like, we're making sticks, so this really shouldn't be a concern. But what if it ever becomes a concern? Let's not worry about it. Okay. And then factory upgrade. Oh, look, it fits. It fits, it sits. Although this is really more of a... Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Cool. So we can now make a whole bunch of those. Hello? Down? Thanks. I've decided removing these immediately. Effective immediately. And we're making some more of these because it's a coal-based product, so it'll burn coal, and it'll do it right here. This is a non-coal-based product, so it'll move over here. That being said, There are some other magma types that will use magma, so those will probably be right here. Let's just plunk them over here in the temporary. I don't think this is where they will permanently go, however. Again, I don't think there's facing sides on these. Those all look pretty similar. Yep. And then maybe we can actually use fluid pipes on these. Oh, I guess you don't need that bottom bit, do you? I want them on the top. Wood. Old. Plug that hole. Let's make a bunch. Let's see, 18, yeah, 9, 18. Well, I guess if it was like this, it would be 9, 18, 27. Ah, paper. It doesn't know how to make paper. But it will. Have some paper. And then cool, right? These have a facing side. Oh, I just realized these are facing this way. Disaster. Not disastrous, really, but not really, but then also sort of. Yeah. And maybe we'll just make them the same as the other ones, and that'll be fine. Probably. Of course, we'll have to fill each one with the appropriate upgrades. Yep, and yippers, yippers. Oh. I missed one. Okay, we got it. I kind of hate that. It's not really supposed to be done en masse, I suppose. And I have realized we do have 2 spare. Whoops. Okay, tell you what. Since I whoopsied. We'll make this side a little bit differently. Yeah, of course, there's no room for coal in my inventory, and also, I'm not allowed to pick it up because of raisins. Why do I have spares? Oh, yeah, of course, because of the toy I just picked up. Right. Everything's fine. May ye become mana. Cool. And actually, what we'll do over here is we'll put one on the top and one on the bottom. Why not? It'll be fine, right? And then we'll put chickens in the middle for this one. And it'll be a little bit different, but it'll be similar, and it'll be fine. Cool. We'll start with a roost. We'll need this. Yep. You'll change over to receive one of these. Go round robin. Not that it matters too much. Nope. What am I doing? Yep. And then these will start turning on. We'll need more coal chickens, though. I have some. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 roost. Do I have more roosts? I have some roosts. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Yuppers. Yep. That's maybe not the best, doing round robin like this, but since we don't have one for each row, I figured why not. Okay, let's go grab 1, 2, 3 more roosts. Enjoy. Oh, it's sure. There it is. That's fine. Roost. 3 more roosts. However, we'll also need a few more chickens. Oh, these are lava chickens. I was also making lava chickens, as you can see. Sure. 16, 16. 16. Right? Ish. And we'll have some spare, I suppose. That's fine though, isn't it? Here, you can have some lava chickens. Go on in there. You can also have some power cables. Imagine using power. JK, power's a fine mod. We'll continue doing it like this, probably. Pow? Pow right in the kisser? Can we? Yep. Only just. And you're awaiting your chickens, and then you will be a little trickier, and maybe actually... We'll just do it this way. Why am I like this? Yep, thank you very much. There we go. No problem. They're making oh, troublesome thing having it this way though. So now we need to do it slightly differently than we've done this one. Is that a problem? Do we dislike differences? Maybe we'll embrace the difference. Let us embrace our differences. No, I can't help but notice you're not getting power. Do I have to output? Gosh, I sure do. That's fine. That's a simple click, just a one click. Oh lord, I've lost track of which one we'll meet in the middle. Okay, we can actually just mouse over it. Yep. Of course we can't anymore. What has happened here? I've gone completely and utterly mad. That's also not the left. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, and now we have filled these with power. Cool. Now you are left. I don't know how much these make, but since the coal is essentially free, we might as well utilize them, yes? We'll want to use all of them, and then you'll be right. And you'll be right. And then we'll put a couple points down. No, a couple plugs down. Receives energy from adjacent blocks. Yep. We'll tune them to the GAMnet. That can't be right. There's no way this thing's only making 750 FE a tick. Oh, well, it's not going anywhere, of course, because we don't have any power storage at the moment. We'll have to put a plug on this, or a point, excuse me, and a plug, which we have on the other side. And now this is, I don't want this here, but that's fine to start. And now, of course, you should be both getting and receiving power. Well, we'll have to get into mechanisms soon. Okay, so the north side, you will be receive. And then the south side, so side will be extract. Right? Sure. Sure. Anyway, that's something that happens. Okay, so now this is going, and it just needs 2 more sets of coal chickens. Hey, do you have full coal chickens? Yeah, these are all full of coal chickens. Totally full. Hello? Oh my god, wandering trader has spawned? Hey, bud. You would like to sell me some peripheral casing from Advanced Peripherals? I'm delighted. And a bunch of heads? Don't mind if I do. I'll take you up on that. Hold on, do you want this, bud? Nice shiny emeralds. How about you give me some player heads? Oh, he loves it. Why am I buying player heads? Because I can. Sold out. Podzol. Tell you what, we'll even take a trade of Podzol. And now, of course, the traditional full refund. I don't. Player heads have EMC. They sure don't. Slowpoke, farewell. Player head. Just generic player heads. Just a standard issue player head. Head of player. Grab our extra emeralds there. Chuck them into the system. Now we know emeralds. Do we know pipe wrench? No, of course we don't, because it doesn't have EMC. Have some seeds though, I suppose. Oh look, peripherals. Peripheral casing is now within. We'll chuck this one in there though. Podzol. Now it knows Podzol. A jumbo tank with lava in it. Ocus accumulator. Do need to make some more water. I have a plan for these. I am going to actually teach the system how to make them though, because this will be fun. Make all the water. I don't know if there's any more lava generation things. There might be. We're going to do dynamos next over here. The Stirling dynamos will burn coal. Magmatic dynamos will go here. Now I'm sort of sad because it would have been nice to have dynamos there and then dynamos here. It's a bit unfortunate. Is there anything else that uses coal to make power? Coal? Are you burned for things? Stirling dynamo? Yep, there's some power. Coke oven? Yep. PRC makes carbon enrichment. Fuse type, right? Man infusion. Generator, yep. Energizing into stuff we don't need anymore. Conversion. Whoa. What? Bedrock. We can make bedrock? Bro, that's rude. Can we use bedrock for anything? Bedrock facades. We can make a little timeout room. Wouldn't that be funny? I feel like we've opened a can of worms with that. I really want to move this now. Gosh, what a disaster. That's fine. So, the premise here. What we should do. Thermal generators. You'll want water. Want that to come out of there at a rapido pace. And sure, we'll round robin you. Come on, round robin. So now these are now getting water and thus producing more power. Cool. So I suppose we should do it this way first. And just count how many. Nope. That's how many. If we move this to the bottom, we can fit one more. How do I feel about that? Will that be acceptable? Or am I mad that it goes all the way to the roof? Is that fine? In which case we get 15 more. I feel like that's okay. It's potato, isn't it? All right, there we go. It's making those. Meanwhile, we'll also want, we haven't taught the system how to make those yet. Power. Thermo. We do have one spare spirited in there because of how it is. Right. This one doesn't. Yep. Yep. Okay. Turning exact off. Starter. Yep. Basic. Hardened. Blazing. Sniotic, that's right. Niotic spirited. And then nitro. And we'll say now, power. Now it is interesting because the lower ones all have EMC value, which is neat, up to basic. Because of course the hardened requires the power made stuff. So I'll just search nitro actually, and we can make 15 more. And this will take however long it takes. Why'd you only make 6? We put this back temporarily, so it'll do the thing once again. Right, that takes its sweet little time. That's fine. Here's this, and that, and this, and that, and that, and then this. Technically, we could have recessed this into the floor as well. So if we really don't want it to be this tall, but I feel like that's okay. Maybe. Doesn't really matter too much. This might not even be its final resting place, so it'll be what it is. But while those are crafting, cool. Oh, right. We're gonna do this aqueous accumulator thing. The infrastructure. Can I have a bunch more of these, please? Just like a ton, because they're great. Maybe not that many, but you know. Here, actually, you can have those back. And we'll make a little spot for water. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Like, it'll sort of work, but it won't work. Okay, let's pretend cobblestone is water. Right? With an aqueous accumulator. That will work, but then, where does the water go? We need an entangler for each one of these to then pump it out. Or we could remove one of the water sides. And then we could also stack them like this to have then water on the top and bottom of each one. I'm not sure how I feel about that though. The problem of course being, sure we can have it there, but we can't have it here. Disaster. We could put just plain glass there, I suppose. Just regular old glass. I suppose we could do regular old framed glass. Maybe that's fine. I'm pretty sure we'll still put it here, so let's pretend. But maybe we'll do the back one. And let's not have tops and bottoms. Okay, that sounds fine. Because this will make quite a bit of water. Actually, can you pump out the front? Yes. Maybe we will have the front. And maybe we'll do it with the pipes. Not with pipes, with mechanical pipes. Yeah? We won't be able to have a trapdoor over the top of that. But maybe that's fine. Maybe we'll just leave those open and that'll be fine. A beautiful tower. A beautiful tower. Wait a minute. You're just gonna break though, aren't you? Dang. I didn't check to see if frame glass actually had EMC. I feel like it should. Kind of neat, right? 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 And then actually let's do trapdoors on the front as well. Because I don't want that to have be open with a piece of glass here. I guess it would be the same. Hold on, let's just look. Let's look to see which one we like better. Because we can. If I was glass. If I was a glass cutter. If I was framed glass, which has an EMC of 1, oh my god, EMC! Oh, framed glass, cool. Good. Sometimes it doesn't, but I guess since the stone cutter is a vanilla mechanic, it's like, yeah, that's fine. Which way do we like bestest? Do we like this way? Or do we like this way? I'm not sure, telling you the truth. Being honest with you, I just ain't sure. Maybe I like it this way best. It sort of looks like tanks. Right, kinda, right? And then naturally. It's gone. Water. Ugly bags of mostly water. What did you call me? Tell you what, have some fluid pipes. We might not be using those anymore. Some cobble as well, I guess. We could be using logistical transporters instead of item pipes as well, but I don't want items to be in pipes. I don't like them traveling. I quite like the pipes function of here's an end point, here's a start point, just go. What is it? No, it's still Project D, isn't it? We could use the water sigil, but then there's also the Evertide amulet. Oh, there's just water eggs. Let's do it this way. That's maybe silly to be doing it that way, but... We could also just do just one at the top and it would flow down, but I don't want to hear the water flowing. Cool. They should technically all have water in them now. How dare you? Oh, I wonder also if... How we doing? 7? Just taking your sweet time. Number 8. 9. It's coming along. It's coming along. Taking a minute. 10. Coming along. Alright. If do the upgrades go in there? Because these don't take power, right? But maybe they'll take the components? I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know what goes into the augmentation slot of an aqueous accumulator. Oops. That's... I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing, you dig? Let's shrink actually. Maybe we can do it this way. Is this better? Maybe if we shrink? Oh, right. We gotta. Wow. And then what if we. And then what if we. Oh, it needs two sides, of course. To begin. And so now it has begun. A stick. The stick of lies. This stick lies. Okay, cool. So now these are all making water. That's very neat. They're nice and noisy. Oh my god. Horrifying. Aqueous accumulator intensifies. Configurators. Yep. Oh, this might have been a small error. Maybe we'll shrink again, actually. Can we get even smaller, even further beyond? Can we get, like, in here? Was that helpful? Oh. Come on. Open. 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 I get confused. I'm old. Okay, great. Much better. Shrink, you're fantastic. I take it all back. Ah. Okay, perfect. Configurator actually can go away too. So now we have a ton of that coming in. Let's get another tank of the Ender. Actually, hold on. Let's not get too distracted. One thing at a time. Do we have one in here? We have a couple. Blue dye. A diamante. Tank. Diamond. Blue, blue, blue. Full of water. Even more water. Pow! Receive the water. Get pumped up. Okay, cool. So now we're making lava, we're making lava, we're making water. They're all very noisy. Wonderful. Dynamos. But wait, there's more. Okay, so now we're making water for this and also pulling water out. That's not the only place we're making water, though, is it? Where else are we making water? Because the ender tank is still full of water, despite the fact that these would have used a little bit. Well, anyway. Pow. Okay, we have 15 of these, and I admire your effort in making them. But where are? Dang it. How dare you confront me with my own shame. I'm appalled. You know, we're doing this spirited thermal generator? That's right. Straight in the trash. How dare you defy me. But what happened to the rest of our crystals? How many do we need? It was actually like 9, right? 2 sides of 5 minus 1. Yeah, 9. Begin? Why do we only have 81? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? Don't we have a whole blaze chicken over here that's producing countless blaze rods? Oh, it had the 81 it needed. Yes. Yes, I understand once again. Understanding comes slow, but it will eventually arrive. I just need a little patience for silly boy. I beg your patience, good sir, for I am a dangus. Okay. Yep. 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 Oh, no, it's fine. They'll just be different. They'll just be different. Okay, they're just going to be a little bit different. They'll just be a little bit different. A little bit different than the rest. Receives energy from adjacent blocks. These will be on the bottom. Come on it. Come on it. Nice. Even more power. Feels good, man. Do we need this much power? Absolutely not. Do we want this much power? Yes. Additionally, there's some other things we could be considering. Because we have an EMC link now, strictly speaking, we don't even need chickens. Because we have access to the personal EMC link. Which, if I remember right, like the basic EMC link, but also allows import and export of items. So we can actually just set it to export coal, which it would just make from EMC, from our EMC network of 118.51 trillion EMC. Something to bear in mind. We could completely eliminate chickens. Who needs chickens? Not me. And maybe actually we should do that. It's a riotous thought considering how many chickens we've already made. Let's teach the system how to make dynamos. We can seriously upscale our thermal dynamo. Okay, there are several different types. The Stirling dynamo is the first. We know how to make all of the things. That was an easy add. Have a Stirling dynamo. We'll put it there. Sure, yeah. Compression dynamo? I'm trying to remember how you work. Compression dynamo. Tree oil, creosote oil, refined fuel, biodiesel. Okay. Because you're any burnable, right? Yeah, cool. Oh, and some non-burnables as well. Block of coke. But we'll just be using coal as per usual for the sled. But the compression dynamo needs... I don't think any of these are going to have EMC value. Very unfortunately. Fluids. Fluids. Oh, interesting. Oil. Creosote oil. Maybe a bucket of them? Similarly, no EMC, right? So we could be making these oils, but we don't have them infinitely yet. So maybe we'll skip the compression dynamo. And maybe we'll do it in the future for giggles. Make a little tower of compression dynamos. Dynamo. Magmatic dynamos. Yep, we'll need these. Cool. Lapidary dynamo? Sure, why not? This just uses gems of some variety. We could feed it whichever one we want. 500,000. 40,000. 125,000. Diamonds it is. 500,000 RF per diamond. Outrageous. Disenchantment Dynamo. Distressingly. Can use bottles of enchanting, which don't have an EMC value. Neither does XP. So that's probably not going to happen. You can also do books. And strictly speaking, books have EMC value, which is outrageous. Because it's just an enchanted book. Just generically making an enchanted book, you can do that. But since that has an EMC value, we can technically do that. And a Gourmand Dynamo. I feel like we can do each of these as well. You've got tin and you've got iron. That should be no problem. So I guess we'll teach them. Ooh, but we don't know how to make bottles of enchanting yet. We don't know how to make a silver gear? Question mark? Hold on. Let's just look. Sterling Dynamo. Yeah, we know how to make all the stuff. Compression Dynamo, we're going to skip for now. We don't know how to make a bronze gear. Do you know how to make bronze? We're about to know. Magmatic Dynamo. We do know how to make those. We do know how to make those. We don't know how to make silver gears. Okay, hold on. Gears? Gears will have to go into a whole new spot. Maybe. Sure. But we'll have to teach it how to make a bottle of enchanting at a time. Which I think we can do because we have external storage of fluid, of XP fluid. So I think we should be able to do that. Either in the dissolution chamber with just essence, and this is already set up so we just need to slap it in there, or the fluid encapsulator, which we don't currently have, which needs glass bottles. This literally just needs essence, nothing else. Let's do it this way. This just makes bottles. Dissolution chamber? Bottle of enchanting, please. Okay. Cool? Question mark? I really want to move this. Gosh. Oh, we'll also need... Sure, since we have 2 books of Soul Speed 2. This just makes an enchanted book. Nice. It's enchanted with nothing in particular. Outrageous. Okay, so... how would we do these? Probably the one central power line. And then 2 input lines instead. Yep. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way. Because there's 2 different layouts we could have for this. Ultimate Universal Cable. And we'll just have to decide which one we like the most. Oh no. Oh, we already have a lapidary dynamo. It has EMC value. They all do. LOL, never mind. System, you can know how to make those things, but we'll never use it again. Flippin' hilarious, bro. Okay, cool. So, naturally we'll do the magnetic dynamo. So there's two ways we can do this. We can have it like this. Oh my god. Nope. That sure ain't it. Where then those poke into the middle. And then items would go... Oh, of course you're not going to be items though, you'd be pipe, strictly speaking. Like that. And fluid would go into the sides. But that sort of flies in the face of this design. So we could also... do it this way. And have them like this. We can put those away. Magmatic dynamo. Technically, I see. Technically, I see. And I think I might like this better because I don't like how those connect like this. I'm not sure, you know. Oops. A little far out there. Okay. But how do we feel about that? Is that cool looking? Okay, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing, I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, what a mess. Those can stay. Those will still be those. This cool can all go into the trash can. Yep. This lever can go into the trash can as well. Sure. Charging station. No, you can't go into the trash just yet. Oh, it's fine. This will need a space, and then it'll be here. Hello? Everything's fine. Nothing's ruined. Don't mind me. Yep. Oh no, it's gonna be banging again. It's gonna bang a whole bunch. Oh. lord, the banging. Do we want these chickens? Or do we want to try changing it over? I feel like if I change it over, I should change this one away from it as well. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. And you take your central portion as item processing. Upgrades! Oh, they're right there in my inventory. Looking right at them. Okay. Now what if I just put chickens over here for a second? I know this will make more coal. Question mark? Actually filled up the garbage. Somehow actually filled up the trash can. Many inventories. Many bothans died. Okay. Yes. I just sort of feel like if this is going to be... And if this bothered me, I could then scooch this. But if we're getting rid of the chickens, then I would feel better about this. We'll need to rotate these anyway, I'm afraid. Nope. Falls endlessly into the abyss. Yep, that's me. Average abyss lover. That's better. Uh-huh. Okay, fixed. Temporarily. We've got a bunch of junk in our inventory, and it's making me a little anxious. Yep. We'll start sucking up coal again when we go back over there, but that's fine. Chickens and roost, please no. Roost. Yep. Okay, and let's see what this does. Because I think an example also, I think you'll take anything that's carbon. Will you show me what you'll... No, you don't show me what you burn, unfortunately. I think it'll burn anything that's carbon-based. Or this is full of carbon now. What else will you take? Actually, can we look it up? Book? Big book power? Fernators. If you generated, that's like cool. Wood. Solid furnace fuel. So it specifically won't take lava. However, will you take like blaze mesh as an example? Will you take blaze mesh? I mean, it goes in. Because blaze mesh makes a lot. It's a lot of burn time. So we'd need less total output per. Picking up what I'm putting down. Did I put my wrench away? Please tell me I put my wrench away. Did it just void it at some point? Oh. Because I think what we'll run into is that this will only do so much. Will you export blaze mesh, please? Nope. Okay. That's not how to do it, turns out. Today I learned. Nice. So 64 items every tick, so 20 of these are being fueled every second with 64 items, a full stack. I think that will be sufficient. And now we can have 9 more fernators. Which will just take time to craft. And I think that'll be superior. But we'll have to see if it works. But that would be much better if it did. Question then. Yep. In she goes. Just in case. Oh, I had already taught it. Okay, that's fine. Personal EMC link. Okay. Personal EMC link. So we'll do item pipes once again. We'll slap down a personal EMC link. Actually, bud, excuse me. This will make it much easier while we start. We'll prime you with blaze mesh. And we'll ask you to round robin full stacks. There they go. Cooking. And we'll need to put you back. Yep. And you've got some blaze mesh instantly, but you are not yet a thingy. There's some more blaze mesh. And here's your speed. Okay, cool. Please stop. Thank you. Outrageous. Right? Outrageous. You'll have one. You'll be lava, like that one, so you need another ender tank. Which I think I actually have in the system. Ender tank. We're just making disgusting power. Because we can? Question mark? You know what we should be doing while this is happening? We should probably be working on the old Cincinnati Stadium. Cincinnati? New Jersey Stadium. We called it New Jersey on accident. So New Jersey it shall be. You will be item pipes. Hello, Libby. Feel free to fly free. Okay, so now that's looking for homes to put things in. Pal, how we doing? It's doing. This is really the slowest part of the whole process, and it won't get faster. I don't even know if you can set up multiple of these. Oh, we could though. We could though, because we could tell it. Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say we could have multiple transmitters sending out, but then it would stagger the signal. And this could be going just to a chest, and then the chest would disseminate to various energizing orbs, which would all be powered at the same time. You could do it that way, but you'd have to do it that way for each different recipe, which maybe we'll do. Actually, why not? The sky's the limit. Absurdity maximum. We can do it. I don't know that it'll be a real concern though. Alright, and so that means chickens. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we've outgrown chickens in favor of EMC. Oh. We've actually outgrown chickens. What a world. Remember when chickens were the broken thing? Farewell, coal. Farewell, chickens. Farewell. That's something we don't have anymore. We'll make more later, but... Okay, so we're making some more furnators, which will go here. Then we'll make the Stirling dynamos, which will go here. I think the Stirling dynamos also need... Do you need... Is it just this? Do you not need, Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the compression dynamo for needing water. I think there's a version, excuse me, where you could pump in water, but then it also needed coal, and it would make... But maybe it is the Stirling dynamo. I think the Stirling dynamo just takes power sources, though. Just literally anything burnable, which will also be blaze smash, presumably. All the wools. There's too many. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to go through every single burnable. But then we can have the weird things here. So I think, yeah, we've decided on this particular layout. Because it's a bit matchy. So we need that lava ender tank, which we have here. So we'll just need the orange dye. Got a little distracted. As you do. By cool possibilities, and I guess we can just slap... No, let's not. I was going to say we can just slap it on there, but I don't want to mess it up. Now, these don't have any upgrades yet. I want to bear that in mind as well. Bonk. And then, not that one. The shiny one. There we go. Instantly filled and starting to produce power. Of course, these, they're very slow at the moment. Now, what augments do we want for these? We're auto-crafting a lot of stuff right now. Can we auto-craft simultaneously? Let's just make one to start. I think we can auto-craft everything simultaneously. I don't know that the crafter has a particular limit on what it can craft at any given time. Can we craft multiple things at once? Oh, sorry, crafting monitor. That's already done. It's done. So I want to see what this will work in first. Do you work in the devices? Sure does. Okay, so we immediately need 9 of them. My god, I was not aware that they worked in the devices. Thermal, are you kind of broken, actually? And I sort of want to see... It's doing it simultaneously, right? Yeah. It's doing both of them. That's cool. I don't know if there's a limit on how many simultaneous crafts can be going on at once. So naturally, enjoy. 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 Wait, enjoy. Hold on. I must have misclicked. Because it goes from 4 buckets to 16 buckets with a dramatic increase in speed. 16 buckets, 4 buckets, 16 buckets, 16 buckets. Right. They may also take speed ones, but I don't know. And then additionally, do you? They sure do. So that'll be the best for those. So that'll be 19 or 9 times 4, which is 36. 36? 36? That'll still leave us with 1 extra, but that's fine. We're going to put them all in there too. Every single dynamo is going to have one. Additionally, we'll want augments for dynamos, which is probably just going to be... Do we want... Which one is it? Which are the dynamo ones? Oh, item filter. Fluid filter, sure. Because I don't know if this is one of the ones that goes in. These are for machines, though. We want specifically type dynamo. These are just generic ones. Knowledge concentrator. Allows XP to be stored and retrieved. I don't know. But then some of these don't say. This just says redstone flux. So presumably it has to use redstone flux. And these do. Machine. Dynamo. Increased generation rate, but reduces efficiency. Right, this is the one we want for the dynamos. We'll put it on the list so we don't forget. And then there's the opposite. Increases fuel efficiency, but it slows down the thing. There's these. Excitation field limiters. Prevents RF from being lost after coil saturation. I don't know if we care about this. I think the total throughput is better than efficiency in a large margin. Potion. Area of effect. So I think the only thing we need is these. We could also use these though, I guess. Because we'll probably have excess power anyway. I don't know. We'll teach the system how to make both of those. Wait. There's the MC on this one, but not on this one. We'll teach the system how to make auxiliary reaction chambers. Which means it needs to know how to make signalum plates, which we'll make in a press. Do we still have press space? Last one. Very last one. Okay, oops. And then... Now you know how to make all the things. And, Sure. It really doesn't matter. But then this one, we can just copy. Whoops. Oh, control. Control, control, you must have control. Por favor. We accidentally 2 stacks of them. It's a bit much. Cool. Okay, so. Ah, right. You can have this and that. 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 This is gonna take a minute. Oh. There was already one in there, of course. Because, well, I guess we don't particularly need to reserve lava. Maybe not using it when we don't have to is preferable. Also, while we're waiting, how many of these do we want? A mazillion? At least 18. So we'll get that started. You're good? Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed, sir. Quite so, sir. As you say, sir. Nice. So those now exist. These are going. We can make some more netherite furnaces. We need 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. We need 7. Netherite furnace. Start. I suppose we should iron, because I also want 7 more of these. And 7 more of these. Yep. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Get spammed with blaze mesh. Been chucked out of our system as they all convert over. Cool. We'll need more universal cables. And for this side. Yep. We'll need some more plugs. And they'll change over to GamoNet. Yep. And then we have to reconfigure all of these to the correct sidage. And then hopefully we'll never move them again. The effort Did I miss any? Nope, looks good, looks good. And then you, right side. Right side. I'm Mr. Right Side. No? Just me? All those are good, and then left again. Man, these cables sure can hold a lot of power, can't they? Holy smokes. Okay, how we doing? Thermal. How we doing? 18 auxiliary power. Well, am I only 18? Do we only ask for 18? That doesn't make any sense. Why do we only ask for 18? We need all of them. Oh no. I've started to do a thing here. Oh no. That's fine. We can either swap these so they meet in the middle or change it up at some point. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. I love these towers of power. Gosh, they're so fun by the end. Look how much EMC we're actually losing. We're actually losing EMC, if you can believe it. We're net negative on EMC. How is this possible? It's possible because I don't think we have any EMC flowers set up. Y'all got any of them fading EMC power flowers? Nope. Let's make one real quick. One of these lads. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. This will need fading. EMC link. Yep. Fading. Put those back. They're very expensive. There. Just in case we want to teach it more for some reason. And with this, we'll have all them EMC ever made. Where do you want to put this bad boy? Let's put them here. And then, we're up, hold on, 15 billion, 19 billion? 19 billion a second. Okay, not bad. Good lord. Just one little discrete power flower making 19 billion cobblestone per second, essentially. Good lord. I'm trying to break the game. I'm doing my best. Okay, thermal? Where's the rest of them, bud? You know what it may have been? And I think this may be a refined storage thing. That it doesn't necessarily make the correct number. Oh, we're also done on whatever the other thing we were doing. What was it? Power stuff? Yeah, these. Right, right. There's only so many. Only so many at a given moment in time. Okay. Well, here, have a nitro thermator. And another. And another, and another. And then okay. Our furniture tower is also now done. It still turns it into carbon, apparently. Sure, man, you do you. But we're definitely keeping up with it, no trouble. Okay, feels good, feels good. So we'll want Sterling Dynamos next. I mean, actually we'll want thermal. Can we have just the world's own supply? Tell you what, Yeah, sure, 64 of them. Yeah, because this is only good for one stack. That's it. Max production 480 RF a tick. And I think 620 or something is the actual max if you take this out and put another one of these in. But 480 is still reasonable, right? I mean, in comparison to 40,000, it's not much, but it's fine. It's fine. We want to have a little bit of everything. We want them all to exist. We want the collection. And anywhere, but we're making lava. That's fine, right? That's fine. Yeah. Everything's cool. Everything's cool, man. It's cool. We're probably gonna need to move these cables to bring them in line with these. And in fact, let's do that right now. I'm gonna land. Nope. Yep. I just sort of wanted them, you know, like... But it's better to have them conform, like we're gonna go all the way out. Now, I haven't seen if we're gonna be... Space, 1, 2, 3, space. We've got one extra space, so we might have to move this back one, but we'll see how that goes. Because I think we'll put the other dynamos here as well. Let's go get another stack of cables. Another stack of cables. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yep. Cool. And then again, we give a space, and then, and then, yep. No. How could you? A little too far. Okay, cool. And then you guys will both be items, because this will be the... Wait, why do we have more magnetic dynamos? We just took a stack, which is why. Get those back. Sterling dynamos can go into place. We can put these in place now, at least. They won't be doing anything yet. We can put them in place. Please, fly. Thank you. Carefully now. Carefully. I like this. What do we even say carefully for? It might have been nice to have them all facing the middle, but I feel like this stays with our motif a bit better. More consistently, at least. Little power towers. That's fun. Okay, we'll go dump these. Farewell. I suppose we can put these in place. And then we'll use this. Now why? Well, I don't ask questions, I suppose. Now which one do we want? So this is still a coal burning one. We've got lapidary. We decided on diamonds, right? And not even diamond blocks, just actually diamonds. Because they're the best. Well, they provide the most energy, so technically they'll be used the slowest. Not that that matters too much. You can have one of those. Wait. Maybe that's what it is. These are round robin ones. Okay. So you'll round robin it out. You too shall round robin. Put the plugs in. Yep, that's very exciting. Come on in. 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 Cool. Yep, yep, yep. That's fine. Fine, just fine. And I guess there's just nothing but to plunk them in place. I guess we'll do lapidaries here. Carefully now, carefully. Don't do it wrong because I just said carefully. Man. We're out of time. Which is unfortunate because I love plonking. Not planking, mind you. Planking sucks. But plonking. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I guess there's a time and place for planking as well, technically. And then our gourmand dynamo. So we did still have a stirring dynamo for some reason. Oh, about like this. Towers of power. We haven't even finished either. Because we still have the reactors yet to go. We haven't even made the... Glad that one wasn't pointing upwards. We haven't even made the power reactors. Quiet. Quiet, start the reactor. Nice. Alright, let's dump these back into the network. Blech, blah, bleh. Alright, so, very clearly, best thing for you, diamonds. So, 1 diamond if you please. Diamond. Yep. Diamond. And then you, my friend, will provide diamonds. They're producing 40 RF attack. Incredible. 40 RF. Yep, they're all just 40 RF a tick. Now, the Gourmand Dynamo is going to be an interesting one. What do you prefer? Okay, kelp blocks. And I think it's the same regardless. It's just however much. So, apples. Crates of apples are currently best. 64k. 51,000. Very close. I expect. No, same. Strange. Enchanted golden apples are actually worth less. Or rather the same. Okay. Fish. Crates of apples so far. Outrageous. I mean, there's a lot of pages. Some of them will be fairly obvious, I suppose. Close. Golden carrots. Not close at all, actually, but I imagine the more complex the foods. Just wait till we get to, like, meatballs. Right. Crates of apples, still the best at 64,000. More than halfway through now. Have a couple contenders, but nothing really strong. It's interesting because you can't eat a whole crate of apples. Well, it'll be very easy, won't it? Yeah, and then here we go, the real big boys. But there's no way I'm feeding this thing ultimate stew. Not a chance in heck. And meatballs, we can mostly do, but we'd have to combine them and then pull them in here. It's just not worth it. So, crates of apples ultimately are victor. A crate of apples. And then here you go, bud. We're running our base off cider. Big laugh. Big laugh if true. Here, learn a crate of apples. Wait, I wonder if that teaches our system. We just put it into that one, and so when I put it in here, it didn't say it learned it. Because it already knew. EMC! What am I doing? Nice. Helpful. But yeah, I'll plunk these in off camera. If I have time. We'll see. But good. We've basically done this today. We made power towers and upgraded our energy production for no particular reason. Tomorrow I think what we should do is start working on power storage. Obviously, we'll probably want to make the last couple of power towers big power storage. So that'll be getting into mechanism and expanding that. We might move these down. I'm gonna move the auto crafting down a bit. That'll be nice. And redoing the workshop might be a good idea as well. Like, a lot of this stuff can go into resource production, which is not here, but it would be like elsewhere. I don't know. Maybe over here or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, for now, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, friends, we'll keep on cooperating. Potato. Bye.